And I'm live. Okay, happy Thursday, guys. Thirsty Thursday, actually. So I'm going to mute my phone and find myself. So if you guys find me, I will be able to see you. Get to my channel here. All right, perfect. There we are. Ooh, what is going on? No, discard clip. For some reason, it was making me make a clip. I don't want a clip. I want to see the chat. How do I see that? What the heck is going on here, guys? Now I've got an ad. Sometimes YouTube does weird stuff. Okay, got my phone on, got my wine on, got that kit, which I forgot what we named, and I don't think anybody else remember what we named it either, because I haven't been to, nobody said yes, Andy, that's what it's called. Okay, so I am actually going to be scrapbooking 2 photos and some ephemera. This is the map and guide to Glass Beach. We actually didn't go searching for any sea glass when we visited Fort Bragg and the surrounding areas. We did go into the Sea Glass Museum and check it all out, but we did not actually go look for any. But we have the map and kind of information and kind of the rarity of sea glass, and then an outside photo of the Sea Glass Museum. And I have scrapbooked other photos of the Sea Glass Museum, but this is the glow-in-the-dark sea glass. So I thought I would scrapbook these all together instead of making multiple pages. So that is what my plan is right now. Hello, Denise. How are you tonight? So happy Thirsty Thursday. This is a wine which I think is perfect for scrapbooking. It's called Stamp Maker's GSM. GSM stands for Grenache, Syrah, and Malbec. So those are 3 different kinds of wines that they blend together to create this bad boy. I'm drinking out of my Christopher pour glass, so we're loving life right now. Denise, I am fantastic, actually. I had a great day at work, had a great meetings, like everything has had a great steak for dinner. The theme of the day is great. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is kind of create a page. It's kind of like my go-to page when I have a portrait and a landscape photo, and then I'm going to create a pocket for this bad boy as well. So I've got that kit. It is in this now not sold anymore IKEA box. So that means I finished my Christmas project, you guys, and I cleaned out the Christmas project. So I've got videos of all of that. Well, that will post sometime. I am actually kind of ahead on videos right now, so I am super stupid excited about that. But now I just got to figure out what I'm actually going to do today for this kit. So what I think I'm going to do is go with this paper, this diagonal paper right here, as kind of the background. I'm going to, that's an 8.5 by 11 page, but I don't want an 8.5 by 11 paper. I'm definitely going to bring in this green. What else do I have? Flipping through my papers to see, oh, there we go. Do I want white though? I don't really want white. I might bring in a piece of cardstock. I know that's, you know, the whole point of using a kit is to use up the stuff that you have in the kit, but honestly, guys, I have no problem bringing in other papers and other things to, you know, enhance my kit. That's the word we're going to use, enhance. So, cool. I also have this green. I think I'm going to go with this one instead. But what I need to do is bring in some sort of cardstock color. And I don't want it to be blue because there's so much blue right here. Maybe an orange, because I kind of like the orange and this neon green together. I like that combination. It does kind of yell out Halloween vibes, orange and green together, but we're just gonna go with it. No, Pam, you didn't meet me. Decided to eat some dinner and watch an episode of Yellowstone before I decided to do Thirsty Thursday. We just started watching Yellowstone, so we're watching it like from behind seasons. So yeah. Hey Lori, how are you? Okay. So I've got this orange cardstock. It is a Martha Stewart cardstock. Not that that really means anything, but it is there. And I think I want some pink too. You guys, I am a fan of pink, and I know that there is like the complaint that there is too much pink in scrapbooking, but honestly, you guys, this is a little bit more corally. I need a little bit more pinkier pink. I like pink, okay? It's not my favorite color, but I like it. So if there is an opportunity to use it, then I'm going to use it. Let me just bring over this. So this is my cardstock thing that goes from red, pink, and orange. So red, pinks, oranges. Like this is more of the color pink. And this isn't even a cardstock. This is a sheet of paper, but that color pink is a much, much better match than the pink I had originally pulled out. So we're gonna go with that. Then I'm going to pull out this too, the 8x8 paper pad, which again, I'm pulling more and more stuff in for the kit. Like, I know that I am doing that, you guys. I am not stressing out about it, so I hope you are not stressing out about it either. I'm going to bring in the green, which is close enough. Okay. Right? Like, I want to use up my stuff. And whether I use up my stuff from kit form or I pull it from the shelf, then I'm okay with it. Okay, and the plan is once I get all of my room stuff done and I can share that and we'll do the room tour, I will do a sale on the Scrapping Reflections website. So that will be happening as soon as I am finished working through everything. It's kind of funny because I thought I was really close to being finished working through everything, but then I realized I haven't touched everything in my room yet. I'm in the process of die cuts, so that is something. All right, let's go ahead and trim all of the whatever these things are called, I forget. What are these guys called? Branding strips. Let's go ahead and get those trimmed off because we need to get rid of those. So, is anyone else going through, hi Angela, is anyone else going through their scrapbook areas, their scrapbook supplies, anything like that? Are you like purging? I'm actually purging a whole lot less than I thought I would. I am getting rid of a lot of stamps, but I am doing a lot less purge than I thought was going to happen. And I know it's probably very cliche to be going through your scrapbooking stuff in January and like cleaning up and cleaning out and organizing, because I think everybody does that, right? Like everybody makes their resolutions and they're going to go to the gym or they're going to clean their house or they're going to organize. I mean, that's why all the totes and stuff are always on sale at Target and stuff in January, and the healthy stuff. But mine was just a finally, oh my word, we've almost been here a year and I still haven't shared my scrapbooking room with everyone fully yet. I need to get my act together. And Christopher's over here saying, so he fully knows I need to get my act together. really feel like I'm like in a good place with work and stuff like that. So like, I really like my boss. So there is that. All right, do I want to add, I think I want to add a border to this, you guys. I think the orange is actually going to be the outside border. So what I'm going to do is cut off, and I'm going to give it a 1/2 inch. So what I'm going to do is cut off a 1/2 inch on each, not on each side, because that would be a full inch. So I'm going to cut this down to an 11.5 by 11.5 sheet of paper. What that's going to do is give me a nice border around the outside, so you'll see a good amount of the orange paper. Now, if I was concerned with, I don't know how much you guys can see, if I was concerned with the amount of orange paper I had, I could gut this out. I'm not concerned with the amount of orange paper I have, you guys. I have plenty. Okay, I just got a bunch of the chat all at once. So I don't know if YouTube is being weird or if it's just popping things out at once. You're going through paper all in a 6-drawer cart. Good for you, Lori. That is awesome. Right now, my pattern paper fits in 2 calyx cubes, and my cardstock fits in 2 calyx cubes. Or it would fit in 2 calyx cubes if I kept my white and black and khaki colored cardstock with everything else, but I do keep them separately. So basically I have 4 calyx cubes that is full of paper. So you're getting through stamps and dies to decide, not your Jane Davenport crayons. Right, Angela? So I couldn't understand, because I went to Creativation the year that they came out, and I was like, my word, these things are fabulous. Like, I've got to have them. And I got them. But then I was like, why is nobody using them? Why are they not a thing? Why are they not being advertised? And then I found out that the factory that made them burned down. So they weren't making them. And I'm like, so whoever got their hands on the Jane Davenport crayons, here, they're right here. Whoever got their hands on these bad boys are actually super great. So if you were able to get your hands on those are fabulous. I just wish they found another factory that could make them, because they are amazing, and I wish people could have them. Yay! Hey Deb, I'm so glad you were gonna do a spending freeze and forgot and made an order today. You know, so I like spending freezes, right? I like spending freezes with a purpose. Like, I like saying, okay, I'm not going to buy anything this month, and I'm going to purposefully use this amount of product, right? I like that. But I feel like I am buying so much less in general that I really don't need a spending freeze, because I'm kind of at the point where I only buy what I really like, and I am okay with my life and my scrapbooking life enough that if I stop liking something, I can gift it to someone, I can sell it, I can even toss it in the bin, right? Like, I'm finally, I feel like I've reached like the mecca of what I've aspired to be with my scrapbooking process. And I know that sounds so full of myself, but I really am happy with how I'm living my scrapbooking life right now. I was actually talking about it with Christopher the other day, and I was like, I have not bought a lot of products this year. I mean, I've refilled my Brutus Monroe mixed media multiple times because I use it. And even though I'm not going to be on their design team this year, decided, take some time for myself, get my own stuff in order, focus on that. I'm still going to be using and buying their products. Let's be real. Like, I already know I need to make a Fall and Snow Glitter Glaze order, because the last time I ordered it, it was out of stock. So I know that I'm going to be purchasing certain products, but I'm also okay that I won't be purchasing certain products. Does that make sense? And I forgot to put this white cardstock down before I laid this bad boy down. So let's pull that up. You have way too much stuff and hardly make time to scrapbook. Well, yeah, I can feel that. I mean, if someone came into this room, they may be like, are you insane? But honestly, this is my main hobby, right? Like, do I have really any other active hobbies? Yeah, I'm asking you.
No.
Yes, you're my hobby. You're my favorite hobby. But really, I don't think I have any other really active hobbies.
A full-time job.
That's not a hobby.
A full-time scrapbooker in your own business. You got enough.
Okay. He just said I have a full-time job, I'm a full-time scrapbooker, and I have my own business, so that's enough. So I really don't have a lot of other hobbies.
No, you don't have time for me.
Oh, shut up.
But I'm okay.
Yeah. I mean, this is it, basically. So but I also don't have little kids anymore. They are all grown, even though they still take up a lot of time. Yeah. You know? I like paper. That's all there is to it. Okay. Had to do your cookie order tonight. Girl Scout cookies. The system is stressful. Oh, Deb. So, my mom was actually Cookie Mom when I was in Brownies. And I have vivid memories of the cases of cookies in our house. Cases of it. I just am like, daggone, there were some cookies. So yeah. But as I'm getting older, I am liking sweets less and less. So I do like a box of Thin Mints in the freezer though. I actually think I still have some Thin Mints in the freezer from last year's cookies. Do I? Do I still have Thin Mints in the freezer, or did Lana eat them all when she visited? Lana likes to eat my freezer Thin Mints when she comes and visits from college. Yay! I'm so happy you filmed a video. That is awesome. I think the filming the video is fine. It's the voiceover or talking through it that is a little iffy. But honestly, I'm just like, whatever. You gotta kind of have to get almost that attitude of whatever. All right, so what I need to do is outline this white paper because it's not enough. And I don't want to bring in, another layer of cardstock. So I'm going to outline it with an orange pen. We're going to do like the messy, sketchy border. Whoops, going off the edge. And that's fine. There we go. See, messy, whoops. Messy, sketchy border. Put that back in there. So we got that going on. Now I am going to a lot of editing. You sound like a 5-year-old. I'm dying. 40 cases coming. 3 booths set up in individual sales. Wow. Yeah. What price are Girl Scout cookies right now, Deb? I know that it does vary from like place to place, but what are they kind of going for right now? $7.50? Are you just being funny or are you serious over there? Huh? This is cheap, cheap paper, and it's not cutting very well. So I've also noticed in my scrapbooking life that my cheap paper does not cut as nice as my nice paper. And fun fact, back in the day, all I could afford was cheap paper. I'm throwing this in the bin. All I could afford was cheap paper. And I think a lot of the issues I had with my cutter way back in the day was not my cutter. I think it was my cheap paper. I had an epiphany about this the other day. $6 a box. Woo! That's a lot for a box of cookies. But like I said, I like that box of Thin Mints in the freezer. So, yeah. I like that box of Thin Mints in the freezer. Why is this one so much larger than the other one? I don't think I was paying attention to where I was cutting. Alright, let's see if I can cut it. Makes me nervous because like I said, the thin paper does not want to cut very well. It's that cheap, cheap paper. You guys, it's not always your cutter. It could be your paper. Okay. So this is the outside of the sea glass museum. This is some sea glass actually in the museum. Like I said, it's the glow in the dark. This bad boy needs to go in here like a pocket. So I'm going to create that pocket. We're going to put this there first of all. Where do I want the dots? Ooh, I think I like the dots. And I know that these are two different greens, and I don't really care. I like the way it looks, and that is what matters, right? Like, it matters only what you think about your scrapbook layouts. It matters not a lick what anybody else thinks, and that's the honest truth. Are they great because you don't have Girl Scout cookies here in Australia? Some of them are great. Some of them not so much. But it is true. It is true. There is a lot of things that Girl Scouts learn and have and teach, and the cookie sales definitely help fund the things. I really like Thin Mints are probably my top cookie, even though Samoas, I like Samoas. I think they've even changed the name in some areas. They aren't Samoas. I think they're like Caramel Delights or something. Do-si-dos and the trefoils that have like they look like a Girl Scout badge. But yeah, I think they have they changed the name everywhere, or everywhere they're not Samoas anymore? I honestly don't know. Huh?
Why aren't they Samoa?
Because it's offensive. Samoans.
I don't think so.
Okay. So I'm creating a pocket right here. This is, it's going to be a covered up pocket, so I'm just putting the sea glass map and guide in here. And then we're going to cover it up here. Like this. That is awesome. What else can I do with all the paper to use it? What do you mean, Lori? Like, besides scrapbook with it? I don't know. I don't know exactly what you're asking. It might be because I've already had 2 glasses of wine tonight and the brain's not functioning. You have to get one of your subbies to send you a box. I was gonna say, are you going on the cruise in February? Maybe we can find somebody with a box of cookies. Well, I stopped gutting paper. That was one thing. If there's paper that I don't like, or there's paper I'm just like, I don't know if I'll ever use this, I kind of see, like I use it as a tester paper almost. Like I kind of see how a new stencil might react with different mixed media on that kind of paper. I might use it as like cut it up. If I'm not really crazy about the pattern, but I like the color, I might cut it up and use it for mattes. If it's blank on the other side, I might just flip it over and use it as a white piece of paper. I don't save small scraps, so that helps get through paper. What else? I don't know if you want to make cards. I enjoy making a card. It's not my favorite thing to do. I don't know. What other things can Lori use paper for? Ooh, paper instead of foam. Tarsi, hello. That is a great idea. I do know if you watch Jennifer McGuire, who started out as a scrapbooker and moved to cards, she uses white cardstock to layer up die cuts. You could do the same thing with paper. You could layer it up instead of using foam. That would be a great idea. Donate, recycle. Honestly, if you don't like it, don't hold on to it. If you don't like it, get rid of it. Whether that is through some sort of donation or into a recycle bin. If you don't like something, don't force yourself to use it. I came to that realization a couple years ago where I felt like I was trapped by my paper. And, you know, I had spent money on the paper and I either liked it at one time or it was what I could afford at the time or it came in a big pack. And I was like, did I ever get my money's worth out of it? Like, don't keep the stuff that you don't like. And don't buy the stuff that you don't like. Just because it's on clearance or just because it's a deal. Why are you giving me a look, Christopher?
This is just about scrapbooking, right?
What?
This is just about scrapbooking, right?
Yeah, paper.
Not about, like, your husband.
No, it's not about your husband, you weirdo. God, I love you. You're a little weirdo, but it's fine. God. Oh, Lord in heaven. Okay. There we go. I can't with him sometimes. Kids are grown, so not as many pictures. You know, it's true. When you stop taking pictures all the time of the kids, you find other things to take pictures of, like Disney trash cans or toilet selfies or, you know, screenshots of funny things that happen in texts. Like, you know, and a lot of the times, like we save the paper for the special moments or we save the embellishments for the special moments or the special pictures, or this is too good to use for any old thing. It's not, right? Like if you took a picture or you took a screenshot or it's a good memory for you or even a bad memory or a not so great memory and you want to document it, use the stuff. Just use the stuff. Like, if you felt it was important enough to document, then it's important enough for your stuff. That's all there is to it, right? And I know I'm like preaching at you guys right now, but I fully believe this. You scrap your grands more than your grown kids. Yeah, don't buy it if you don't love it. He's your weird. He is my weirdo, Kristen. Organize it so you can see it. Yes, that is a huge thing. Or even if it's, so I like open storage. There's some things that I know I would use all the time, even if it was behind closed storage. Like, I know my stencils, I'm going to use my stencils, right? So they could be behind closed doors, and I know I'm always going to reach for them. But a lot of the things I won't use if I can't see, or if I haven't touched it in a while. Touch your things, you guys. Like, go through and just look at your things every once in a while and refresh your mind. Christopher has been trapped by paper nightmares. I think he has. We were talking the other day. I was like, do you remember when I had enough paper to fill a 4x4 calyx? And he was like, yeah, I do. And I was like, look how much space, look how much littler amount of paper I have now. Your cat has its own scrap, right? Cats. I'm allergic to cats, so I really don't have a big love for them. You know, because they make me sneeze and my eyes well up with water. So, scrapbook whatever you want to. You're on number 5 for your cat, Deb. I love that. I think I'm on like number 4 for Disney trash cans. Right? Like, scrapbook whatever you like. I feel like we were programmed way back in the day, and I'm not even scrapbooking right now, I'm just running my mouth. But I feel like we were programmed way back in the day. Like, you have to scrapbook. You have to scrapbook for the ages. Your future generations are going to depend on this. You have to be the historian. You have to be the storyteller. You have to be this. You have to be that. No, you don't. You can make a pretty page just for the sake of making a pretty page. You could scrapbook a hangnail if you wanted to. I mean, it does not matter. Whatever you want to scrapbook, you scrapbook. And I know that there's like this, I know that Becky Higgins, sometimes I read what she says and sometimes I scroll right on by because she drives me insane sometimes. Where she's like, begin with the end in mind. You know, how many scrapbooks is appropriate for you? Guess what, honey child? As many scrapbooks as I want to make is appropriate for me. I don't need you to tell me, think about the future. I don't care what my kids do with my scrapbooks. I don't care if they burn them. I don't care if they pull them apart. I don't care if they keep some. I don't care if they keep all. I don't care if they keep pictures out of them. I don't care. Because honestly, I am not scrapbooking for them. I am scrapbooking for me, period. And that's all there is to it. And I think it's okay to be selfish with your scrapbooking. You don't have to scrapbook for the future generations. You don't have to be the historian. You don't have to be the one to, like, you know, build the family history. You don't have to do that. And it makes me so angry when people judge you because that is not the kind of scrapbooking you do. Like, if that's the kind of scrapbook you want to do, then I'm like, yes, girl, you get it. Like, do whatever you want. I'm going to cheer you on no matter what kind of scrapbooking you want to do. But if you start judging me for the type of scrapbooking I'm doing, then kiss my butt. Except if you do naked tag holes, I'm totally going to judge you. And I think I should probably get off my soapbox a little bit and actually put some stuff on the page, huh? Oh, Lori, I'm so sorry. You've adapted a new kitty? That's so exciting. Did you name him yet, Kristen? He loves Sandy on a soapbox. You hear that, Christopher?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You're going to leave some naked tags on just for me. Thanks. That's how I know you're my friend. Ah, Lord. But yeah. Tarsi, I might say something to you about a naked tag hole. But I am just silently judging most people. Like, I will not give them crap about having a naked tag hole. Guys, I have known, I call her Tarsi, but I've known Tracy for years, and I do mean years. Years, and probably almost decades now. So yeah. She came with the name Tiana. She's 5 and was surrendered to. It's fate for the Disney prince. It is fate for you. It is totally fate for you. Okay. Let's figure out how we're gonna get a title on here, and then how I can finish up this layout so I can go to bed because I have to be at work super early in the morning. Your husband is your only scrapbook audience. You make him look at every page and he loves me enough to listen to me blab about why this one sticker was perfect. See, that's relationship goals right there. Christopher does the same exact thing. He will let me ramble on about it and then...
Let you, like I have a choice.
Yeah. You might say that, but he listens to what I say because that's how I got my Glitter Girl scissors. These ones right here. Hey Mel, what's your temperature right there? Are you guys like wearing shorts and things now? We had an ice storm yesterday, so it was flipping cold here. Oh, Deb, you poor thing. All right. We actually need to finish up this scrapbooking layout. Instead of me just rambling on and on and on. Where are my letter stickers? I just pulled them out. Duh. Okay, smile. We're going to say smile sea glass. And I really want to use these letter stickers up because I don't like them. And isn't that horrible? I just said get rid of the stuff you don't like. I like them, but they're not easy, is what I should say. They're not easy. I do like them. They're just not easy. You know, sometimes you just want to do a layout and it be easy. I shouldn't say I don't like them. That's a lie. Sometimes I'm lazy. That's the truth. Okay, that's not enough space because if I put it over top of this, I'm not going to be able to pull this bad boy out. Like, I don't want the S to pull off. So we're going to move that, move these. You agree about these letters? Yeah, like, I can, they're good. They're good. Like, I like the letters. They're just hard. And I don't like my scrapbooking to be hard. That's actually why I quit a kit club years ago, because it was such a work. It ended up being such work to use the kits. And I was like, no. It should not be work to use my kits. It should be fun. See if these letters are big enough. Smile. They get lost on there, so these are a little bit too small to use, but I have not pulled these out at all. Okay, so smile, sea glass. I'm just gonna go with it, you guys. Hi, Sylvia. Welcome to your first live. Oh no, you just missed a full-on rant. Okay. Let's see what else we can add to this. I think this anchor sticker will work. Do I want to pop that up as well or kind of tuck it in? I think I want to pop that up as well. Where'd that other little, I don't know what, oh, there it is. By the way, I'm also in love with these Fisker scissors because they feel good in my hand and they're like large non-stick. They're fun to cut with. Oh, you heard it. Okay, good. Or bad. I don't know. Depends upon how you feel. Okay. So we're gonna put that anchor there because I kind of feel like it goes with the whole sea glass theme. But then I also feel like I need to put something here, right? So I've got these two overlapping. They've both got like spiky little bits coming out of them. But I feel like something needs to go right there. So let's take a gander at what I have in this kit and see what I can use. Because I keep pulling in other things instead of using what I have in the kit. Now this is too small. It's too small. So that's the problem. Might need to bring in something else. Let's see what we got in here. I also hate things like this. This colorful life. Like, what is this right here? I hate those kind of things where they divide words in places where a word should not be divided. It stresses me out. Trying to see if I have anything like large enough that might be able to go there. Live Life in Full Color works because this is about sea glass. If I put one there, see if I can fit anything else. Another Day, Another Chance to Shine. That kind of works because it's glowing sea glass, so we'll put that one there. Stay Colorful works because, again, it's sea glass. Okay. Dream in Color. No, that doesn't really work. This teal circle might work with the heart. Okay, if I put that there, I'm okay with that. Wait, did Christopher buy those scissors just because, or because he had used your paper scissors for something they weren't meant for? No, he heard me talk about wanting Glitter Girl scissors, so he bought them for me. He actually for Christmas, for wrapping paper, I was like, just go get some scissors from my room, and he was like, you tell me what scissors I can use. You have a problem. No one uses your scissors inappropriately. Deb, yeah. It stinks because I used my own scissors inappropriately. I used my fabric scissors accidentally once. And I was like, what am I doing right now? And I had to buy new fabric scissors. So yeah. All right. Nothing else is screaming at me from that one. What I think I might like to do, though, is see if there's Oh yeah, we can definitely do that. Let's do that. We can cover up this heart with that one and give it a little bit of like texture. So that makes me happy. All right. I feel like that might be, that's a little high, but I'm okay with it, I think. I'm not gonna stress out about it. All right, and then what I think my last thing I'm gonna do is add just a tiny little embellishment right here. Hey Danielle, I got your email. So it'll be going out in the next couple days. Danielle claimed the washi, so it'll be going out in the next couple days. Your hubby decided to use your fringe scissors on duct tape to see if it would make fringe tape. Did it work? That's the question I have. Did it work? Oh, a new cart for your Cricut machine and vinyl. That's exciting. I'm gonna put my Cricut machine, I think, on the table across from me. He knows as well, right, Sylvia? Some of them just know they're just scissors you just do not touch. And then you kind of ruin it when you are the one that uses the inappropriate scissors, but it's fine. All right, what are we gonna put on here today? Like there needs to be something. I don't know what. Probably not any of the crafty things. These acrylic paint, there were die cuts, and I'm sure there was probably stickers too, but these look like the Target brand acrylic paints. 100% they do. I totally want to know if they make duct tape fringe. I'm dying to know this. I mean, I have a pair of fringe scissors. I haven't used them in a hot minute, but I want to kind of try to use them on the duct tape now. Did it work? That's what I need to know. I'm going to put good stuff back because I can't find a really great place for it to be. Put the camera here. It's got that kind of green color going on there. So if we put the camera there. Put a love this. I'm gonna pop this up on a little bit of foam, I think. I want like the spiky little bits because I got spiky little bits over here twice. So I want a little bit of that, I believe. Except I want it popped up because I want a little tiny bit of dimension over here by the camera like that. The tape got stuck in all the blades. Oh. You were still dating and he got Electra. Well, good thing he bought you a new pair of them. Deb. That's hilarious. You're surprised he made it to husband. I'm dying right now. Absolutely dying. Okay. All right, we're gonna put those away because I'm definitely done with those. And is there anything I will use here? gonna put a heart there because I like decorating with hearts, you guys. Like, I find that to be really easy, something easy to use, and I like the hearts. Let's be real. You're gonna use the stuff you like, right? All right. See if there's anything on here I need to use. And I feel like I need to bring in the orange and the yellow maybe over here. Yeah, that kind of brightens it up a little bit. And do I need to bring in hearts here? Oh, I kind of like that. Maybe that there, and then or do we like it better there? I think I like it better there. All right, I'm gonna add some hearts down there. All right, so the only thing I'm going to do to finish this layout, I'm going to add a little bit of gold sparkle, I think, but I'm also going to add, yeah, I have no idea what the heck is going on with my Nuvo, you guys. I have no problems ever with my Nuvo clogging up, and like the past couple days, all it's doing is clogging. So I don't know what I have done or what weirdness is going on, but it's kind of pissing me off because I don't know why it keeps doing it. If only I had a mechanic. Yeah, maybe I need to get my mechanic to look at it. Okay, that sticks. That sticks. Like, it doesn't make any sense because I'll use it, put the lid on, and go to use it again in like 3 minutes, and it's all clogged up. So I don't know what's going on with it. But it's not usually like that. Like, it's not. You've had a good laugh from this chat. I'm so glad, Mel. Clean the nozzle on the inside. It's true. Your new one doesn't, but your old one did. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll just have to clean that bad boy out. Or I might just keep my little thing right here and just keep unclogging it and complaining about it, because that seems like, oh, look, there's a hunk that just came out of there. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it was that hunk right there. Wouldn't that be awesome if that's what it is? Was that little bit of a hunk right there? You are my hunk. Don't worry about it. All right. I think that is good. This is where I am going to call this one done. It is kind of a colorful hot mess, but honestly, I like my scrapbook layouts to be a colorful hot mess. I like color, you guys, and I'm not going to apologize for it. So, yeah, I'm really not going to. Probably won't apologize for much in my scrapbooking. I think I did. Oh, shoot. I just pulled the little daggone thing off. I think I did apologize when I had a curse word in my scrapbooking, because, you know, some people might get offended by that, but not an apology where I regret it, kind of apology like I'm sorry that I might have offended you kind of thing. Like an Anne of Green Gables apology, really. All right, I'm going to put the Nuvo down and stop messing with it for this evening, and it is going to be, if you left the top off, it could sometimes, right, it could be temperature related. It's cold as crap in here. Not right now, but it is cold. I have left the top off in the past. It's like a dirty little secret, I guess. All right, guys. Deb, I hope everything goes well tomorrow for you. And guys, thanks for joining me. I have had a blast with y'all tonight, and it has been a super fun evening. Thanks for letting me rant and get on a soapbox. I feel like I was preaching to the choir, but you know, sometimes you just have to say the things. All right, guys, have a great night, and I will see you again real soon. And I lost my end the live button. I swear YouTube switches things up on me all the time. Okay.